making his way to the blue corner, Firdavs Khasanov.
Qadrli do'stlar, hamyurtimiz Firdavs Khasanov oktagonga ko'tarilmoqda. Mana monitor orqali videolar chiqmoqda do'stlar. Hamyurtimizni bitta podesha qilib, videoga like bosib, kanalimizga obuna bo'lib qo'yasizlar. Hamyurtimiz Samarqand viloyati, Samarqand shahridan do'stlar. Amerikada istiqomat qilib, Nursulton Ro'ziboyevlar bilan birgalikda tayyorlanib, jang qiladi do'stlar. Mana hamyurtlarimiz qo'llab-quvvatlab, bayroqlarni ko'tarib, podesha qilishmoqda. Biz bu yoqda kommentariyalarni, like'larni bosib, bu yoqda Jonli efirda ko'rib maza qilamiz do'stlar. Hozir muzika ketmoqda, shunga sal ovozini pasaytirib qo'ydim. YouTube'da bloklab qo'yish mumkin, to'g'ri tushunasizlar. Xayrlashib, murabbiylari Nursulton Ro'ziboyevning murabbiyi, mana shu g'o'dali inson.
Downloading data.
Bir joyda turishdan charchadingizmi? Odatiy chegaralardan chiqib, hammasini o'zgartirishni xohlaysizmi? Marafon Bet saytiga o'tib, muvaffaqiyat sari qadam tashlang. Omadingizni sinab ko'ring va g'alaba ta'mini his eting. Marafon Bet bilan hayotingizdagi yangi imkoniyatlarni kashf eting. Stavkalaringizni oshirishga va boshqa darajaga o'tishga tayyormisiz? Unda haqiqiy g'oliblar dunyosiga xush kelibsiz. Marafon Bet, biz bilan o'ynang va g'alaba qozoning.
Sof savdo internet magazini 10 yillik tajribasidan o'tgan mahsulotlarni sizga tavsiya qiladi. Gijjalarni yo'qotuvchi, katta qorni borlar uchun maxsus ozdiruvchi massajyor apparatlar, osteoxondroz, poliartrit, artrit hamda bo'g'im og'riqlari uchun dorilar, 26 yoshgacha bo'lgan yoshlar uchun bo'y o'stiruvchi dorilar, buyrak, jigar, prostata, oshqozon, qabziyat va barcha turdagi sport ozuqalari, protein, kreatin, geyner hamda aminokislota. Yuqorida keltirilgan kasalliklarga bizda 100% tabiiy va sifatli mahsulotlar mavjud. Moskva hamda Sankt-Peterburg shaharlariga metrogacha 1 soatda yetkazamiz. O'zbekiston ichida 1 kunda yetkazib berish xizmati ham mavjud.
Qadrli do'stlar, Lozoya oktagonga ko'tarilmoqda. Muzikasini, ovozini yoqaman, noto'g'ri tushunmaysizlar. YouTube'da shunaqangi qonun-qoida bor. Muzika uchun shikoyat keladi kanalimizga, shunga ovozini o'chirib qo'ydim. Hozir bu bola jang boshlangandan keyin ovozini yoqaman. Lozoya 8 ta g'alaba qozonib va 4 ta jangda mag'lubiyatga uchragan. Hamyurtimiz esa 9 ta jangda g'alaba qozonib, 4 ta jangda mag'lubiyatga uchragan. Reytinglar borasida baravar desa ham bo'ladi. Carlos shu o'zini Amerikada, o'zini shtatida 2-3 raqamli sportchi bo'ladi do'stlar. Do'stlar, jang boshlanmoqda.
Title, Lozoya versus Firdavs Khasanov.
Both a very similar record and height. Reach is going to, how do you pronounce his name? Sorry.
Firdavs Khasanov.
I'm going to butcher that. You're going to have to help me the whole time.
You can say the Uzbek.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds and is for the Combat FC Flyweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner from Samarkand, Uzbekistan. He trains out of Marquez MMA, weighs 125 pounds, and has a record of 9-4. Firdavs Khasanov. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner from Las Vegas, Nevada. He trains out of New England Cartel, weighs 135 pounds, and has a record of 8-4. Lozoya.
Qadrli do'stlar, ring anonseri ikkala sportchini ham tanishtirib o'tdi. Lozoya Las Vegas, Nevadadan, hamyurtimiz O'zbekiston Samarqand shahridan bo'lardi do'stlar. Ikkalasini ham reytinglari baravar. Chempionlik jangi.
Bell round number
Jangni
one.
maza qilib tomosha qilamiz. Videoga like bosib, kommentariyada hamyurtimizni qo'llab-quvvatlab qo'yamiz do'stlar.
Nice jab right off the rip by Lozoya.
Stiff jab from Lozoya. Lozoya on the overhand right. Khasanov circling out. Single leg. There's the takedown from Lozoya. Lozoya immediately where he wants to be. Now stepping into half guard. Stepping now into the closed guard of Khasanov goes Carlos Lozoya. High wide base standing for Lozoya. Now looking to stack Khasanov. Khasanov fishing for the armbar, now rolling through. Briefest of moments, Khasanov thinking knee bar. Back to the closed guard. And again, active bottom game for the Uzbek Firdavs Khasanov. This is a fluid top game thus far for Carlos Lozoya. We're seeing heavy front shoulder top position from Lozoya.
Qadrli boks va uz kanali kuzatuvchilari, videoga like bosib, qo'llab-quvvatlab turamiz hamyurtimizni. Mana hamyurtimiz ko'tarilib oldi.
Set from Firdavs Khasanov. 40 remaining round number one. Just a bowler punch overhand right. Khasanov can land either punch. Landing that right hand, Carlos Lozoya on the entry.
Oh, nice calf kick.
And from Khasanov. From Lozoya. Khasanov pulling back that right hand. Duck under, left hook. To the body. Big swings. We open this fight to crown the first ever Combat FC 125-pound champion. 2:55 remaining round one. Comes in the step of Khasanov. Hook. Bigger swings now from Firdavs Khasanov.
Yeah, Firdavs looks like he's loading up that uppercut as Lozoya is trying to come in and close the distance, so it's keeping him at bay from being able to close the distance. Just enough of a threat.
Nice hard calf kick landed by Khasanov. Hand right.
Nice slip.
Big right hand.
Yeah, that landed clean on the chin too, and Lozoya's he's still
On the left hook. Khasanov starting to turn up the temperature. 2 minutes remaining round one. Khasanov almost on a wizard throw. Didn't quite hit it.
Qadrli do'stlar, hamyurtimizdan juda ham zo'r jang bo'lmoqda. Aniq zarbalar qo'llardan. Raqib o'z muvozanatdan ham yo'qolib qoldi do'stlar. Videoga like bosib, poddesh qilib qo'yamiz do'stlar. Boks va uz kanalimizga obuna bo'lib qo'yinglar do'stlar.
Entry lead left uppercut. Overhead right off the mark. Lozoya it down again. Overhand right. There's the shot now from Lozoya. Guillotine attempt for Khasanov in this position. I think his head free Carlos Lozoya. Stepping over in the full mount. Momentum swing back and forth now in favor of Lozoya. Lozoya looking to take the back of Khasanov. Both hooks in. The on the hand fighting. Half Nelson now hooked by Carlos Lozoya. Back elbow attempt from Khasanov. Deep on the half Nelson. Again, full mount. The hammer fist. Full on ground and pound from the full mount for Carlos Lozoya. Looking to explode and turn as Firdavs Khasanov cannot do so.
Khasanov's trying to bridge, is trying to do anything to create some space. But Lozoya is just heavy in that position.
See the wrist control? Explosion attempt again for Firdavs Khasanov. More big hammer fist from full mount for Lozoya.
20 seconds left. Let's see if he can survive and get it to round two.
See the framing with the left forearm. Big right elbow. Another big right elbow, and that cuts Khasanov. Closing seconds, round number one. Strong sequence from full mount for Carlos Lozoya. We move to round 2.
And Lozoya spoke about that yesterday, about how a lot of guys like to ground and
Qadrli do'stlar, birinchi raund o'z nihoyasiga yetdi. Ikkala sportchini ham bu chempionlik jangi bo'ladi. Birinchi chempionlik va 5 raundlikdan birinchi marta jang qilishi bo'ladi do'stlar. Xamyurtimiz birinchi raundda juda ham zo'r zarbalar berdi va takedowndan adashmasam 2 marta takedown holatiga tushib qoldi. Endi ko'ramiz, keyingi raundlarni tomosha qilamiz va takroriy lavhalarni hozir uzatishsa mana ko'rishingiz mumkin. Firdavsdan juda ajoyib low kick zarbasi va qo'l zarbalari juda ham zo'r bo'ldi. Mana o'ng zarbasi o'tib ketgan ekan, juda ham yaxshi. Do'stlar, 280 tacha odam kuzatib turibdi. Kelinglar, hamyurtimizni qo'llab-quvvatlab, videoga like bosib qo'yamiz va kommentariyada poddesh qilib turamiz do'stlar. Knockout qilsa ham bo'ladi bu joylarda. Ozgina moment bo'lmadi va keyingi raundni ko'ramiz do'stlar.
Khasanov cut outside of his right brow on that huge elbow from Mount Carlos Lozoya. Referee Alan Lau starts round number 2. Immediate forward pressure. Carlos Lozoya
right to the center.
In the back pedal is Khasanov. On the shot. Khasanov tried to find the guillotine, couldn't do so. Again, you see the fluidity of the top game of Carlos Lozoya. Lozoya from the open half guard of the Uzbek Firdavs Khasanov. The face wash, that is legal. Can't legally pinch the nose, but you can certainly legally face wash. You saw Lozoya do so there and doing so again. Khasanov. Good work from guard, now half guard. 4:05 remaining, round number 2. Good punches from the bottom from Khasanov, punches from the top from Lozoya. Lozoya working out of this half guard of Firdavs Khasanov.
Gotta be careful with his fingers.
Lozoya, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, looking so efficient and effective with his top game. Trying to sit up and through his Khasanov cannot do so in that sequence. Nearly full mount achieved by Lozoya.
Yeah, every time Khasanov gets a little bit of space, Lozoya takes it right back.
With a knee slide pass and a full mount for Lozoya, trying to do so again.
Great hips by Lozoya.
Almost full mount achieved. Khasanov trying to stay active with his bottom game. The side control now for Carlos Lozoya.
See if he tries to get a crucifix position.
Nearly full crucifix. There it is. That is the full crucifix position. Here come the elbows. The explosion from Khasanov and nearly giving his back, and now he does. Gave his back, took it away. Lozoya almost full mount. Smear of blood across the face of Firdavs Khasanov. Crucifix again. Turning out Khasanov. Sucking in the far side arm. Carlos Lozoya. That was slick. Love these small, beautiful sequences and grappling exchanges.
And he's doing a great job just floating. Keeping those hips just floating around every position. And then getting heavy when he has to.
See the trapping of the left arm of Khasanov by Lozoya to land left hands unfettered to the head of Khasanov. 2 minutes remaining, round number 2 of this title fight. Lozoya continuing to flow, continuing to be efficient and effective with his top game, his grappling and his ground and pound. 2-on-1. There's the 2-on-1 again, sucking in the right arm of Firdavs Khasanov. Back to the left hands to the head. More left to the head from Lozoya. We're nearing 10-8 territory here in round number 2 in favor of Carlos Lozoya. With 80 seconds remaining round 2.
Well, we gotta move.
Yeah, he's doing a fantastic job trapping both those hands. He can't even get anything. He
gotta
can't even
move, bro.
post. He can't do anything. He can't protect his face.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That is it! The first ever champion of Combat FC's 125-pound division is Carlos Lozoya.
You know, and some people say those shots weren't big, but they were over and over. There's no
Qadrli do'stlar, afsuski hamyurtimiz mag'lubiyatga uchradi.
He's got a big welt on his head now.
Biroz raqib kurash taraflama ustunligi bor ekan. Firdavs o'zi sport bazasi Muay Thai va kickboksing bo'lib, o'zi asosiy bazasi shunaqa. Endi keyingi janglarda yana kuchliroq bo'lib qaytishini kutib qolamiz do'stlar. Hamyurtimizni. Endi Carlos Lozoya ikkinchi raundda g'alabaga erishdi. Hamyurtimizni qo'llab-quvvatlab, yaxshi izohlarni, kommentariyalarni yozib qo'yamiz do'stlar. Nima bo'lganda ham Amerikaga borib, tayyorlanib, jangga chiqib, shunchalik harakat qildi. Va bu yerda peshonadan shishib ketib qopti.
Carlos Lozoya.